Good morning, ducks! Good morning, everybody, and welcome to the duck adventure for January the 6th. It's unbelievably nice out. It's only -3. So we're gonna let the ducks out and we'll see if they remember my treat that I have in the driveway for them. Alright, well, the Scobies are staying in, and this little group fires at the end. Scobies are so laid back. You know, if you think about it, guys, they're the ones that leave the pen all the time. You know, but in the wintertime, they stay in the pen. What are you gonna do, Disco? You know they can fly. We've all seen them fly. Well, it's been a couple of days, guys, and they haven't forgotten what the water is in the driveway. I haven't pumped my basement out because I've had the windows shut and because it's been so cold, but I didn't want the hose running outside the window while we were in lockdown because I was also in lockdown. All right, well, let's do a recon. Listen, I dug out. Totally forgot about him. Come on, Dougie. Doug!
Why do you have to always go in front?
His dumping grounds is out front. That's where he's got to do his bowel movement. Well, let's do a recon, do the chores. I got to clean out the kiddie pools in the hospital because there's a slight smell. Actually, I meant to do it a couple of days ago, but with this lockdown we had with the extreme cold, really didn't want to be dragging all that stuff outside. But today is a beautiful day, guys. It's only -3 right now, and actually there's some really warm weather coming above 0 at night. I don't know if it's tomorrow night or the next night, but the ducks have got a break from the extreme cold. Oh, it's actually cooler over here. It's looks like -5. Yeah, -5 in blurry vision. All right, what do we got in here? Any eggs? Oh, we got one on the floor. All right, duck, do you got an egg under you? Nothing. Okay, why are you're always laying on a nest, but you got no eggs? All right, let's go to the barn and see what they've given us there for eggs. Yeah, it was about 7 o'clock. The ducks were outside because it's 5 after 8 right now. They've been outside for over an hour. Okay, eggs. Okay. All right, guys. There's something wrong here. Where are the eggs? Okay, they've got to be all out in the snow. 2 single eggs. Okay, let's go out in the pen and do a true egg recon. That's crazy. There's got to be eggs all over the pan here. Doug, the ducks screwed us out of eggs, it looks like today. I'm not seeing any eggs in here. No eggs. I don't believe this. We were doing so well there. Yeah, because if there was 10 eggs, they'd be laying all over the place in here. It's got to be the stress of lockdown did it. Something threw them off. Because, you know, we've been running, I'm trying to think here, it's been, 3 weeks that we've gotten, over a dozen eggs, or close to a dozen eggs every single day. And there's no eggs in here. There's ducks, poopsicles, dog. Oh, gross, man. I don't see an egg anywhere. This is unbelievable. 2 single eggs. I'm in shock, guys. I just don't believe it, actually. It's got to be lockdown that's done it. Doug, oh man, he's running around grabbing frozen nuggets of poop. And he just had breakfast. He just ate his dog food inside the house. And finished the bag of treats from Julie. I'm better today, guys. I only ate 1 bag of macadamia nuts last night. First night I ate 2. Oh, I was so hurting yesterday. There's no eggs even out here. Sometimes they'll come out here and they'll play in the water and then they'll drop an egg. Well, egg recon is a flop today. Let's see what the hospital gave us. Oh, hospital duck gave us an egg. All right, 3 eggs. That's the worst egg recon in gotta be 2-3 weeks. That's unbelievable. I can't believe it, actually. Actually, guys, I ate more eggs today than I got. I'm going in the hole. All right, let's get my chores happening here. I gotta clean up this mess in here. This girl here, she goes through an unbelievable amount of water. She plays in it and fills up her kiddie pool with water. She'll empty that container of water in 3 times in one day. But yet, I never catch her in it. I never catch her wet. But she's always emptying it, and her straw, when I empty it, it's the heaviest wet straw of all. Stripper duck's officially disabled. Doug just took off into the bush, barking his head off. And he wasn't looking up at the sky like he usually does when he's doing crow chasing. Who knows, maybe we have a coyote visitor in the nearby territory. I'm still in shock that I only got 3 eggs today. I'm actually shocked, guys, how clean this water is. Usually it's just disgusting. Oh, Doug's back. Just did the lap through the bush. When you know it, I'm walking to the garage. I got the cameras all turned off, of course, because I'm working away here. And this Muscovy flew right over my shoulder while I was walking over here. I was walking from the pen to the garage, and I was like right there. Muscovy went over my shoulder and landed with the other ducks. I always miss the awesome stuff. You almost need a cameras running 24/7 here. I wish there was a way I could pick this duck up without her freaking right out. Look at her. Relax, duck. You always lose it. Okay, there. Don't freak out. Calm, be calm. Be calm. Don't flap your wings. There, that's better. Poor duck. And her broken wing. I feel so sorry for her. But she's a healthy duck. Okay, relax. Relax, little duck. I'm just going to clean your disgusting mess up that you got. Okay, stop it. There. Okay, see? That wasn't so bad, was it? Oh, look at that. I hate that stuff, guys. Oh, defective animals, I don't know. It makes me sad. Alright, let's clean this up. One thing though, she might have a broken wing, but she's really good at making a mess. Oh, man. Doug is just going crazy today. It's actually blue jays that are sending them over the edge. Doug, it's just blue jays. Look at them. Doug, they're blue jays, man. They're not crows. Oh, that's so much easier. Oh, it's so much nicer doing this outside -3 compared to -30. All right, clean the next one. Oh, duckies, we got clean enclosure for you, our hospital bed, what do we want to call it? It was starting to get a bit of a smell in here this morning. Actually, I noticed a smell last night after I came out here. I was going to say after supper, but really it was after my bag of macadamia nuts. Thanks, Julie. I'm paying. Oh, but they're so good, guys. They're irresistible. I've actually hidden them now over in the garage. I figure if I have them over in the garage, that at night when I'm in my house coat, I'm less likely to run to the cupboard and get them. If they're hidden in the garage, I'm not going to run across the driveway with my house coat on to get nuts. Well, we'll see if it works. That's what my theory was when I put them over there. I might have to put them in the freezer that I've got a big tie strap on. Make it even harder to get at them. Slow me down. But I only ate 1 bag last night, so that's doing good. Okay, ducks. Relax. No panicking. No, you did so good the first time, duck. Just relax. There. Seems as soon as I can touch you, you stop freaking. There you go. Just be calm. There. Okay. Poor Doug. He's just going crazy with the blue jays. And the blue jays are everywhere. This is so much easier. This is so much easier. All right, stripper. It's time for you to go to a better place. Poor little duck. Yes, Doug. Stripper's gonna go to a better place. She's gonna have a bath. I bet you guys thought I was gonna offer, didn't you? There, stripper. Clean yourself up. Let me catch you. Relax, little duck. Oh, are you ever soaked? Hey.
Oh, you're soaking wet. Oh man, absolutely.
Be just right to the bone. She's got no oil on her feathers. All right, let's take her inside. She's gonna catch a chill. Oh, she's such a little frail duck. I got a bad feeling about her. But you're clean. Oh, you were so dirty. Your belly was yellow. You're all cleaned up. She's just soaked, man. And she's already got the shivers. Well, she cleaned herself really good. This little duck I'm not going to take to the tub. She literally has like 3 bird baths a day, the way she empties her water trough. Plus her belly's not dirty. It's still white actually. It was stripper duck that was really dirty. Oh, stripper, I'm trying. That's all I can do. And this, ladies and gentlemen, is one product I recommend. It has, I think this is my 3rd or 4th winter for it. It's by K&H manufacturer in Colorado Springs. It uses like 100 watts of power, and it keeps the garden hose not frozen. It works unbelievable. And I like, even with the wind blowing off the lake when it's 30 below, you know, and we get those nasty cold days, hose is always nice and flexible, not frozen. Great unit. Knock on wood, it's still working. Well, ducks have had their bath here. There's been no water for like over an hour and a half, and they're still waiting. I think they're waiting for me to turn it back on. I think they remember that it does come on later on, but I'm pretty sure the basement's getting dry. With this cold weather, the groundwater is starting to slow down, seeping in. Doug's had a couple freaking peeks though, because the geese are picking on the ducks. So Doug's he's gone over there a couple times to break up some goose and duck fights. Well, goose picking on ducks type fight. Doug, come on. Oh, he's just going nuts over the blue jays. And there's so many of them. Like, there's probably 20 blue jays for every crow. And they're flying all over the place. And Doug thinks that they're all crows, because they're just staying high enough, their altitude is just high enough that it looks like a crow to him. But when it comes like lower, you can tell it's a, it's a blue jay because it's much smaller. Poor dog. He's having a rough day. Doug, they're blue jays, man. Holy moly, dog. You're going nuts today. She's looking around. The blue jays are absolutely everywhere. I guess because it's warm out today, they're coming out of the bush after being, they've been in lockdown actually. Mother Nature's been in lockdown with this extreme cold. He's looking, he's on the watch out for blue jays. He's growling at the bush. Actually, he's growling at the trees. Oh, Doug, you're a silly dog. I was just sitting here editing, and look who came over to see me. They were just at the door, and they started pounding on the door, and Doug barked. I think they want me to turn the hose on again. They were all laying in front of the pen, and then I heard the quacking, and they were back at the door. I'll take a break from editing here and I'll turn the hose on for them. Alright, ducks, I'm coming out. Okay, I'm on the deck here, just setting the camera up so I can turn the hose on. And they're all looking at me. Yeah, I see it, ducks. You're pushy. It's so nice out, guys. It's like right now it's 0 degrees. Everything's melting. But it's going to -11. So the winds will be back tonight. So let's get the camera set up here. I'll go downstairs and turn the pump on, and we'll empty my basement. Okay, they're not, oh, they're going. I guess it's taking a while before they all realize the water's on. Look at that. It's funny. Ducks, once they train you. And the one in the back garage is quacking like crazy because she can hear her friends out front here. Well, at least somebody's getting enjoyment out of my flooded basement. Oh, the Muscovies are just coming over. Look at this. You girls are going to miss it. The timer only runs for 15 minutes today. Then it's off. It's unbelievable how nice it is. It's a shame that I have to do editing. Be a good day to do something outside, actually. But we got some really nice warm weather coming. Warmer than this. This is gorgeous. I can't believe it. Well, guys, I'm standing out here in my long underwear. That's how warm it is. And no jacket. I actually had to take some clothes off in the house while I was editing. I was like, I felt it was getting hot from the sun coming through the windows. It was heating the house up. So all the heat's turned off, and the temperature in the house is hotter than what the thermostat set at. Well, I gotta go back to editing. I gotta get this done. The ducks would come over to the door and they'd bang on the glass, and then Doug would bark at the door thinking someone was knocking on it. Well, I ran out of water in the basement, so there's no more running water. So the ducks are eating all the ice that came off the roof. Because of the sun today, all the ice is sliding off the metal roof. So the ducks are eating chunks of ice. Look at them. Oh man, they got my driveway covered in duck feces. You gotta be so careful walking to the garage now. Look at that. I was working here and I could hear this tapping on the glass. I think they're looking at themselves in the reflection. Doug almost started barking, but I calmed him down so I could get the camera on. I actually had the camera sitting here pointing at the door. I just reached over and flipped it open and hit the on button. Covered my deck in duck poop. I think they want me to come out. So funny. It's driving Doug nuts right now. You really don't like that, do you? You want to go over and bark at the door? Oh, I thought they left. They're back. They keep stretching their necks out looking at me. I'm actually stretching my neck out around the corner here from my chair. Oh, a whole new group's coming out of the deck here. I think they're coming, they're knocking on the door for me to come out. More ducks on the deck, and then Doug gets between me and the door. Now I see your tail wagging. Are you jealous, Doug? Okay, now we got Muscovies even coming over to see me. Actually, is that Mo? No, it isn't. I thought it was for a second. No, it's Necrovi. Oh, I got startled. Some snow fell off the roof. Yeah, more snow just fell off the roof. It's freaking them out. I think it's the reflection of the glass because my windows are actually clean, so they're like mirrors. I think that's what it is. What a difference when you clean your windows. Alright, I honestly have to get back to editing. Oh, see, I go near the door, they all leave. Are they coming back? Yep, look at that. I'm irresistible in the duck world. They're certainly curious today. It's exactly 5 o'clock, and I thought the ducks were going into the pen. I saw them all going to the front, so I was just about to get dressed to go and lock the pen up, and the next thing I heard is a bunch of quacking, and they're back. They want me to turn the hose on. Unfortunately, there's no more water in the basement for you guys. Sorry. I'll be out there shortly and we'll lock you up. Let's see who is in the metal shack tonight. Oh, I see a bunch of Muscovies in here. You can tell it's warmed up, guys. Look, the windows are not even frosted up and the heat's not even on in there. It's nothing like it was a couple days ago here. I brought you water, ducks. Yep, don't get all freaked out. There, look at that, eh? Have a drink. Another short. Okay, well that's bizarre. Okay, that's a short that shouldn't even be happening because it's the ground that's shorting. Well, I got a problem, guys. Somehow, the fence is shorting to itself. How could that happen? Well, I'll put the water in the barn and I'll come out with a flashlight. Try to figure out this fence. Oh, there's a Muscovy over here. It's strange how there's the odd one hangs with this group. Yeah, there's only one I can see. Yeah, excuse. I gotta get a flashlight. Trying to figure out what's going on with this fence, why it's shorting out like that. Because it's actually that part of the fence is not even supposed to be charged. You're not gonna believe this, guys. Look at this. A goose must have been trying to eat the fence today. Alright, I gotta do, well, I'm going to have to restring this door, or gate I mean. Well, we've got some nice weather. I think tomorrow is going to be 0. And if the sun's shining 0, I'm gonna redo this gate. I've got some wire rope in the garage. It's the only thing that makes any sense, because the wire was all pulled off of it and was shorted out to the fence, which the fence itself is supposed to be a ground, so there's no way for it to have a charge. But it looks like some bird was chewing on the wire. Yeah, she's not shorting anymore. Alright, I gotta make myself a note here so I don't forget this. I gotta check the weather, because that's a job you gotta do without gloves. So I really don't want to do it when it's cold.